It is frickin' Monday, and it's one of those days where I just feel so tired. I could not sleep last night. I obviously had ambitions to get up early and do a strength workout in the gym, but that did not happen. It's actually 7 in the morning, so it's actually not that bad for me. So I'm gonna brush my teeth, wait until my fiance comes home because he's actually at CrossFit, gonna have some breakfast, and then I'm gonna go do a workout. So I just finished a whole body strength routine, and it was pretty simple, nothing too crazy. I'm following a program actually on this app called the Dynamic Triathlete app, and it's got a bunch of different routines on there. They've got like strength programs, they have warm-up drills, cool-down drills, mobility as well. Right now I'm doing the 1-month beginner program, so I'm really just focusing on working out the imbalances between the left and the right side of my body, and really focusing on the quality movement, so that way when I start to bring in compound lifting into my strength routine, then my movements will be a lot more stronger and a lot more balanced between the left and the right side. There was some single leg stuff as well as some core movements, and then later today I'm going to do a bike ride, and I believe it's going to be a strength ride. I'm switching around my workouts today because I did swim yesterday, so instead of swimming today I'm going to bike today, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the swim. Do you want to open it?
No, you can open it.
Oh! Starbucks gift card. Okay, let's see. Dear Emmeline and Kian, I'm honored you've entrusted me to help create the ceremony of your dreams. That's so sweet of her. Okay, I have to send her an email. Oh yeah, I also owe you money.
Do you?
I think so. For the...
Oh, yeah.
The second installment of the videography. We're also actually planning a wedding next year, which is a month after our 70.3 race. So my plan is to try and get all the big things done before the end of year, so that way it's just little pieces here and there for next year. And then I think it's usually typically that last month leading up to the wedding, which is perfect timing because it's right after our race, is where all the little things and smaller details need to be refined. So hopefully the plan goes accordingly. Otherwise it's going to be a gong show next year. Which reminds me, you need to get your suit.
Yeah.
So you have to book an appointment at the other tuxedo place or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do that.
How's it going?
It's okay. It's a little bit annoying because the erg on this, it lags, and I'm doing an interval workout, so it's really delayed, like a GPS watch when you're doing intervals. So I have to like pay attention to when to turn the erg off for when it's the interval section, and then like really focus on changing the gears, because I didn't realize there's freaking stars, so if like you hit the interval perfectly you get a gold star. So it's freaking like, oh, so annoying. So you didn't feel like gold stars for some of them because like it was all messed up with a freaking erg. Ugh. It's fine, it's good. Did you like that workout?
No.
It was disgusting. It was, what was it? Thrusters and burpees, and it was an EMOM of 5 minutes, and then we had a 3-minute rest, and then we had to go again. Oh my gosh, it was so tiring. But before that, we got to work on our clean and jerks. I think I'm getting stronger because I was able to do 85 pounds with 3 cleans and 2 split jerks, and I think my clean and jerk PR is like 90 pounds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so...
And yours look really good.
Oh, thanks. How was yours?
Not so good.
Oh, it was early in the morning, and we barely ate food. Speaking of which, it's time for breakfast. Wait, I could probably give a bit more context. Yes. No, I don't think so. I'm still trying to figure it out. I actually came from the digital product side before the restructure, so the platform and ops. And yeah, so it's a super big change for me. So I'm definitely getting the lay of the land on the sales side of things. I am actually scheduled to do a swim today, but I decided to switch around my workouts. And I'm actually gonna go ride outdoors today because the weather is actually very lovely. And my partner and I thought we would take advantage of the weather because the rest of the week is looking like it's gonna be gross. So we might as well just go out for a nice ride. I am scheduled for a foundation ride on the Zwift FTP Builder program, but I'm just gonna go what's on the Motive app. It's essentially the same thing. It's just going out for an easy ride. Keep it in zone 1 and 2, and it's gonna be for about like half an hour. Good morning. So today is a little bit of a jam-packed day with like meetings and workouts, and it's also Wednesday, and typically on Wednesdays it's wedding Wednesdays where we kind of get organized with all our wedding planning and just kind of put it in one day so that way we're not like super stressed out as we get closer to the date. So with my workouts, instead of like one big long session, I'm actually gonna spread it out. So I just did a core and stability workout just now, and I knew core and stability is one of my weakest. So today's workout was a little bit challenging, but I'm glad I got it done. And so now I'm gonna do some 9 to 5 stuff and hopefully fit in some wedding to-dos. And then we have a run to do today, and then hopefully fit in a swim later because I didn't get my swim in on Monday, which was the original plan. So hopefully I can fit in a swim later tonight, but who knows, we'll see. Like, do you prefer Sunday?
Sunday? Well, I guess they're open weekend.
Yeah.
I guess so.
We don't have any plans this Sunday, do we?
No, I think so.
If not, then you could do like a Tuesday evening. Okay, let me see if there's anything on Sunday. So I'm finally opening a package that I got like weeks ago because I do know what it is, and I wanted to wait until it was raining outside because these are a pair of shoes that Saucony sent me, and apparently they are waterproof shoes. Or sorry, I think water resistant. And full disclosure, I am a Saucony ambassador, so I am super grateful that they send me new product every now and then to test out. They were kind enough to send another pair to me. I believe they're called the Run Shield. And so they're, oh my God, they're so cute. They're these water resistant shoes. So I'm gonna test them out during my run. It is kind of raining out there. It's only a 20-minute run, but might as well just test it out, see how they are, and if it goes well, it'll probably be my go-to rain shoe. It actually stopped raining, even though I was looking forward to the rain because I wanted to test out my water resistant shoes. They were super comfortable, not gonna lie, I really enjoyed wearing them, but I really wanted to test out to see how well they were gonna hold up with the rain. I was supposed to swim, but I think I'm just gonna skip out on it because it was quite a busy day and Keen wasn't feeling it, so I'm like, okay, you know what, let's just skip out on one swim workout this week, and then I think our plan is to go on Friday. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this protein shake and then shower and then have dinner and then just have a chill night in. What you cooking?
Lasagna soup.
Yum. Any special ingredients in there?
I don't think anything special. Just mince, lasagna, tomato, onions, mushrooms, garlic, basil, all the goody yumminess. Elbows back. Nice. Up. Wait, keep the core tight. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
What are you making for breakfast?
Something so delicious.
Which is?
It's sourdough with basil or basil, brie, some garlic, olive oil, and toasted with some berries on top.
I had to do a mobility routine because my quads are already on fire from this morning's CrossFit class. Oh my gosh, it was a struggle to get to class this morning, but I'm so glad I forced myself to go. I don't go to CrossFit classes too often. I probably only go like twice a week, and really I just go so I can change things up because, you know, a lot of triathlon training or marathon training in general is very heavy on endurance and cardio. And so CrossFit gives me a chance to lift heavy. And so I love that it works my overall strength and functional fitness and all that. So it's a good way to just change things up, especially with the monotony of endurance training. It's definitely hard to balance, especially if I'm in peak training mode. I did struggle with that with running this year. I might peel it back, who knows, we'll see. So I'm just going to take it day by day and then adjust where necessary. And again, just really be honest with myself and not be so overly ambitious and just overreach and then, you know, end up getting injured. So I'm just about to get ready to do a 30-minute run, which for some reason I'm kind of dreading, even though it's only 30 minutes, but I feel like after a long day of like back-to-back meetings, I just have no energy left. But I know that after I finish this run, I will feel so much better. So I'm trying to like force myself to get ready. For today's run, I'm scheduled to run for 30 minutes, 25 minutes of that is gonna be at an easy effort, and then the last 5 minutes is gonna be at a faster pace, which is gonna be hopefully between a 10K and half marathon pace. It does say to aim for around 425 to like 454, which is my current 10K to half marathon pace, but we'll see how I feel. I mean, it is only 5 minutes, but I haven't done any speed work in a really long time, except for that interval I did last week. So we'll see how today goes. 30-minute run, done and dusted. And of course, it had to start raining and now I'm pretty drenched. And I overestimated how far I was gonna run, so now I gotta walk back for the remainder of this distance. Overall though, the run felt really good. I think the only obstacle was running against the wind, but other than that, like the last 5 minutes felt pretty strong. So yeah, and apparently I didn't even hit like zone 4. I was still in zones 1 and 2, so you could say I could have tried a little harder, but you know, it's off season, so I'm going conservative here. Good morning. So it is finally Friday, and typically on Fridays I actually like to do all my like life admin and my reset routine, so that way I'm going into the weekend with a clean slate. I don't have to worry about doing chores or whatnot, and really just use the weekend to train and have fun and socialize with friends. So right now I'm currently doing my finance check-in, which I have been doing for quite some time now. I think I've been doing it for almost all of this year so far, and I've always struggled with tracking my expenses and managing my finances, but I finally found a method that works really well for me, and it's actually helped me been able to save for for big goals, like whether it's a wedding, IRONMAN, and just being able to have that transparency into where I'm spending my money and be able to adjust accordingly. So this is the template that I'm using here. I like to follow the fixed expenses versus variable expenses. So by doing this, then I have a better understanding of like, okay, after all the things that I can't really control, that it's just something that, you know, comes out of my bank account at a recurring basis, or something I really need to save for that's like a top priority. I put that as like number one priority, and then whatever I have left over tells me, okay, within this month, this is how much I can spend realistically. So if I have $1,000 left, then I'm left with that amount in terms of like, okay, can I realistically go out as much this month? How much can I spend on groceries, etc.? So this just shows that, you know, I'm not trying to control every single dollar that I have, but I am prioritizing like what has to be paid, like utilities, my home, etc. And in terms of like what I do on a weekly basis, I essentially just kind of look at what I've spent in the week, what's been taken out of my bank account, making sure there's no discrepancies, because sometimes that could happen, and has happened. I really just make sure that I'm taking a look at my bank account, my credit card statements, making sure there's no like, you know, fraud or anything that's been happening, and then making sure that I'm kind of on track, and paying my bills on time. I just finished another foundation ride, and today, you know, worked on technique, working between low and high cadence, working on all the different quadrants of a stroke, just finishing up cool down. Thank goodness. I don't know, even though it was like still within zone 1 and 2, gosh, it feels a lot on the legs. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so different compared to running. But yeah, I'm hungry now and I can't wait for lunch. What did you make for lunch today?
Tomato soup with a turkey toasty. Such fall food.
Fall vibes. So when I was training for my marathon, and even this year for shorter distances, I was so focused on trying to, you know, get better at my times. And a big part of it, like, because I was so focused on it, like, it seemed like running was all that mattered to me. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely put like the social aspect of my life on the back burner, and it led to me feeling so lonely. Even though I have a partner by my side, I know I have supportive friends, but I do know that I did not make an effort to hang out with people or check in with people because I was so in my own bubble of training. So as I approach 70.3, I am trying to make an effort to hang out with friends, talk to my friends, and just be a part of, you know, different communities, whether that's running, cycling, whatever it is. So that way I don't feel as lonely, even though they may not be doing the same sport as me, but just being able to be in that social aspect, I do find it helps take away that like mental stress of training. So right now I am currently getting ready. I'm about to head out with one of my good friends who actually lives in the same building as me, and sadly enough we haven't really seen each other. I think the last time we saw each other was during my 10K race, but you know, our schedules have been conflicting, but we finally have time to hang out. So we're gonna go have some dinner, enjoy happy hour, catch up, and all that fun stuff.
Pizza. What else?
Pizza. The spicy Thai cauli bites sound good.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Oh my god, also sticky Korean ribs. That sounds so good. I just finished a swim workout, finally. It's actually been a struggle to get to the pool. I think it's just, again, the effort of just putting clothes on, getting into a car, and driving out. I'm just so bad when it comes to getting out of like my neighborhood bubble. So on the Motive app, there was actually a lot of technique involved, and I actually don't have a lot of the tools. I did have a kicking board. I still have my fins from like way back, and surprisingly they still fit me. So I worked on my kicking, but I think I need to work on like my catch and my pull. So I'm gonna have to probably buy a few more things which like I don't want to do. I feel like I could get away with it, but I know my technique's a bit sloppy, so I need to work on that. I do have a bike ride after this. I'm still following the FTP builder program on Zwift, so I'm gonna go home, eat some breakfast, and then do a tempo ride. I guess you could say it's kind of like a brick workout, but there's a huge break in between, so this transition is like super long. That was so hard. I hate tempo. My butt hurts. Thank God I wore these tri shorts that aren't even mine. I still have yet to purchase a bib or shorts in general with a chamois. I should probably purchase one. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. We actually woke up pretty late this morning and decided to just binge watch Vanderpump Rules. So we're finally gonna do some movement. Today is the last day of my second week of half Ironman training, and today I'm scheduled to do a 20 to 60 minute run and then a strength session, but because it's 20 to 60 minutes, I'm gonna keep it on the lower end, and then after that, I'm gonna finish off with a strength workout. It's gonna be pretty light. It's just mostly accessory work and focusing on the single leg stuff. So yeah, and then after that, I think we're just gonna chill and just prepare for the week ahead. We had a windstorm the other night, and the trees behind our building, like, what, collapsed?
Snapped in half.
Oh dear.
Yeah, right up there.
There's like a big gap up there.
Damn.
And there.
This one's snapped.
Oof. What's your run today?
5K.
5K.
Easy. Thank
Keeping
God.
it easy? Okay,
Yeah.
well, have fun.
Thanks, you too.